guys, welcome back to the STC It's Happening podcast. Yay! Yay! We're super excited. We're finally rolling into November. A lot of exciting things happening. My birthday's coming up. I had to say that. November 9th. Make sure to save that day. November 9th is my birthday.
She wants gifts.
I want gifts. I just want money. And I just want your support.
We're broke high school kids.
Yeah, basically. And also, November 1st is actually National Mia Day. You can look this up on Google. Obviously, nobody knows, but shout out to me, I guess.
I'm just that special. We had to do a little shout out.
But mostly it's about my birthday, basically.
No. I'm more important here.
So we're obviously rolling deeper into fall. We're getting ready for Thanksgiving coming up pretty soon, which is pretty exciting. For Thanksgiving, I usually go over to spend some time with my family in, what's it, No. Somewhere else in PA, basically. I go there and I spend time with my family. One of my favorite dishes when I'm over with my family is baked mac and cheese. It is so good. Every single time, I basically just get like a whole plate of baked mac and cheese and like fill myself up. And that's basically what I eat. Like three different plates of that will be good for me. What's your favorite Thanksgiving dish, Mia? What do you like to do? How do you even... What's your favorite dish, Mia? What's your favorite dish?
You know what? Honestly, I do have a favorite dish. All right.
No, we're still going. What's your favorite dish?
My favorite dish... All right, go. So, all right, go.
Mia, what is your favorite Thanksgiving dish?
You want me to be honest?
I do.
Pumpkin. All right, go. Restart.
So, Mia, what is your favorite Thanksgiving dish?
Pumpkin pie, you know?
Yeah.
That's probably the best thing you can have at Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Dessert's the best part, let's just say that. A good friend of my dad's makes some pumpkin pie. It's really good. Probably the best pumpkin pie I've ever had, without a doubt. That's the only thing I really look forward to during Thanksgiving dinner.
Didn't you recently go to a pumpkin patch? How was that?
I just went to a pumpkin patch. It was nice. It was a good little fall experience. I got a lot of good opportunities to take cute photos, and then I got to go apple picking. It was really fun. I would definitely recommend going, like, even apple picking pumpkin patch. It's honestly fun. It's just, it gets you in the little fall spirit. So yeah, if you love fall, let's just say it's worth it going to a pumpkin patch.
I haven't been to one since I was like a little kid. But I definitely wanted to go, but that didn't happen. So that's
There's always next year.
Yeah, we'll see. There's always next year for the pumpkins.
For the pumpkin.
Anyway. Yeah, we're going deeper into fall, which is, like, as we've established, my favorite season. Is your favorite season? I don't know. Yeah. It's all right for me. But all the leaves are finally changing color. We're getting into a nice, cozy spirit. If I haven't mentioned this already, my birthday is on November 9th.
You didn't mention it.
I don't remember.
It's not that important, guys.
November 9th, 2008, a star was born. You know, we're not going to let the fame get to our heads, you know. We've grown.
But she wants to be on the celebrity birthday. Yeah. She wants to be on there already.
You know, we're still the same Josie and Mia from last episode. Yeah, we've been having a great fall so far. It's really nice to get into the spirit. We're still moving along farther with Decca, cheers. So next month in December, we'll be having our competition. Pretty exciting, doing a lot of nice prep for that. Just settling into fall, getting more productive with things, going around, taking the yearbook pictures, just staying productive, really. That's what we're trying to do. We got a lot on our plate because we do a lot here in business, but, you know, we enjoy it, though.
Yeah, and then we just recently got done with our annual trunk or treat from here.
Yes.
And it was a big hit. We had a lot of fun. Me and some of my friends were there. We had a trunk for Decca. obviously, and it was a good fun
It was
experience.
lit. We had fun. Basically. Yeah, it was lit. Can I not say
Bro, you
that?
gotta fake it, bro. What? Yeah, it was lit.
It was lit. I wasn't there. And we have some exciting things coming up in November. The big one being STC Gives Back Day. Is it Gives Back or Give Back?
I think it's Give Back.
Yeah, so that's coming. Gives Back. It's
Back.
STC Gives Back Day, which is coming up in November. We're going to talk more about that. But before we eventually dive into Gives Back and just talking more about what we're grateful for, we do have a special guest. He's come on here to kind of talk to us about what it's like being an OAC member with STC, as well as what podcasting means in a modern society. So we're really excited to show that to you. But yeah, I think that we should get into that, and then we can dive later into Thanksgiving matters later. So, all right, guys. So today we're joined with Josh. He's a pastor, an OAC member for STC, a fellow podcaster, an author, and a coach as well. So today we're just going to be talking with him, kind of talking about certain things he's seen in STC, as well as some podcasting as well. So Josh, welcome.
Yeah, thanks guys. It's been awesome to be here and be invited and to talk podcasting a little bit. You got all those things right. I was surprised that you knew that much about me. But yeah, it's just awesome to be here. Glad to do it.
All right, so first up, I kind of want to talk about being an OAC member with STC, the sorts of things that you've seen, sort of changes you've seen, and what that kind of entails.
Oh, yeah. OAC has been a blast. So I got invited onto it for this group up here, which is Business and Marketing with Mr. Haran. And it's just really cool to be in that group with a bunch of other, like, very successful business leaders and have the opportunity to just be invited into the conversations you guys are having up here and to look at the programming and the stuff you have and to be able to say, like, hey, these are some things that we think would benefit you guys as students. So Mr. Haran has like invited us into those conversations. We have meetings every once in a while, and incredible food usually at those meetings. And then we talk about things that we think will help make you guys more successful. And that's like the goal of those groups is to provide you guys with the tools and the opportunities from like a real world view. So it's cool that STC does that because it's not a bunch of educators, which you need and which are very important, but it's people from different business places that are just doing the stuff that you guys are hoping to be doing in the future. And we get the opportunity to go like, hey, these are some things that we think would be really effective. And that's not something you get anywhere but here, I don't think. I think this is like the only place you get to do that. So I love doing that. I mean, it's just been a lot of fun.
Yeah, I think it's great as well just having like members of the community to kind of come in to see, kind of help with making certain decisions. Have there been any sort of like changes that you've seen while being an OAC member that kind of stuck out to you or that you thought were important?
Yeah. Oh, man. So I started in OAC for this group, I think shortly after Mr. Haran came on staff here. And I don't remember how many years ago that was, but so the growth that I've seen in this program has just been awesome to witness. And that's been a collaboration between your teachers, the administration at STC, and the OAC. And I think when they work well together, everybody wants the best for the students here. And that's what I love. So like I get to look and come up here and you're printing stuff that you weren't printing, the podcast, the equipment we're using here, the computers, the Macs that you guys are using, the curriculum that you guys have been going through, all that stuff I think has been new in the last couple of years. And we've all gotten an opportunity to look at it and to have a say in it. And like I came up here today to do this podcast and you guys are printing with puffing. Yeah. You know, like sweatshirts with puffing. And I'm like, dude, we haven't even done that yet. So like it's been cool to watch you guys, this program grow and become a very advanced program, both with the equipment you're using and
Yeah, I feel like I myself, even though I've only been here shortly, I've seen a lot of growth in the program. Like even now we have our school shop up and running, and you can even see like the square in the background and all this new technology we're using, which is really coming in handy in like everyday life. Like things are advancing, so I think that it's important that our program also advances. So it's really great that you have been a part of helping that and just seeing the community come together to help us get certain resources and everything. I think that's pretty cool.
I love that you guys are like, you could leave this class with the experience that you guys have using this equipment.
Right. Yeah.
And you could be an entrepreneur and make bank.
Yeah, basically.
Like you if you grind and hustle and use the skills here without anything else, without any further education, you'd be able to be a successful entrepreneur with the right goal and mindset, which I think is just absolutely incredible.
Yeah, that's what it's about, setting us up to kind of be successful on our own in the future. And I honestly really love being in the business program. I feel like I've learned a lot. I have a lot of experience now, and I'll be able to take a lot of the stuff that I know now and a lot of the resources I've used and kind of carry them on in the future. And I think that's a wonderful thing. So I'm really happy about that. So as I mentioned, Joshua is also a podcaster, so I kind of wanted to talk to you about podcasting as well. So would you mind telling them a bit about the podcast that you run?
So I run a couple podcasts.
Oh.
Yeah, so I am the executive producer of 2 podcasts. One of those I also host. Another I help facilitate as like the producer. And one of those is called Church Chat. I produced that, created it, produced, hosted it for an organization called the EFCA. And that is designed for church leaders, volunteers, people, and it's just kind of like real talk about that stuff. I have a podcast that I help produce called At the Table with 2 district superintendents, and I recently just launched, in the last year, my own podcast, which is called I'm Here For It. So, I love podcasting. It's unique in what it's able to do and what it provides for the listeners. And I just think it's a really effective way to market, communicate, serve people.
Yeah, what I really like about podcasting is it's not just like a typical video setup. It's like a conversation. It's like you're kind of sitting in on a conversation and hearing people's stories and experience. And I really like that sort of familiar aspect to it.
It's so whether you're business or your own personal podcast or like mine's connected to my book, it shows personality better than all the other forms of marketing. Graphic design marketing is really important, and that can tell a story about a product or what you're putting out there. Video on social media is super important. And hard to create content for unless you have a podcast that you're recording that you can clip out, right? But but even so I've been very effective using video on social media, but that only shows a 60-second clip or a minute or 2 minutes, depending on what platform you're using, of content. It doesn't tell a real story, and it doesn't show a real person. But then all of a sudden, when you're on a podcast with somebody, you're having a conversation, right? And you're getting to know them, but also the audience is getting to know them. And in a world where we are saturated with marketing and stuff, everybody is trying to sell us something all the time. We carry around the shop in our pocket. So this thing is where we buy and make decisions, and they're selling us on this thing. When we're so connected, I think the future is people are going to, they want to buy from people they trust, they know, that makes a difference. And so a podcast gives you the opportunity to say, to show your personality, this is who we are. Exactly.
That's what I love about it. And like you mentioned, a lot of things are faster paced, so it's kind of nice to take a moment, get to know people. It can be even great to get to know people you kind of already know, you already see their content, and you have this podcast where you're kind of slowing down and being involved in a natural conversation without too much fancy editing or big production. So I honestly think that's pretty great. For podcasting, I feel like you summed it up pretty well. I agree with a lot of the stuff you said.
Yeah.
I think podcasting can be really important, and I'm kind of glad that it's picking up as a form of like media and entertainment, and a lot more people are getting down with that. And we have our student podcast here that we're just starting, which I think is pretty cool too. It's kind of like, we're talking about things in SCC, but you do get to see a little personality in the shop as well. So I think that's pretty great. Yeah, thank you so much for talking about podcasting. Thank you for talking about your experience with being an OIC. Really quick, and this just kind of came to me. We're heading into November, right? And that means Thanksgiving. So I was just kind of curious. What is something that you're thankful for? Like,
Oh man, I'm grateful for a ton, and I'm most grateful for my family. But I'm also grateful for opportunities to have conversations with people I don't know and get to know them. I think that's something we need more in the world. And whether it's podcasting or just meeting somebody, bumping into somebody and like slowing down enough to have a conversation. There's so much division. The pace of our lives is so fast. We're overwhelmed with technology and media. And I think sometimes we forget to like slow down and have a conversation with somebody and get to know them. So I'm really grateful for like the opportunity just to do that. And I've been trying to do that more. And one of the other cool things about podcasts is cross-pollination, right? So like my people get to know your people, and your people get to know me. And then all of a sudden you're just building connections.
Yeah, networking.
And more connection, more hearing each other's stories and perspectives, more conversation is, I think, what we need right now.
I think so too. Like, it's like they always say, communication is key. So
right.
It's good to talk with one another. Well, Josh, thank you so much for coming on this podcast. Awesome. Thank you for talking with us, having a conversation. I hope that your podcasts go well. I hope things go well for the future.
Thank you.
And thanks for we're so happy to have you. Thanks for coming on.
Thanks.
All right, guys, so that was our interview with Josh. I think it went pretty well. It was nice to hear what his opinions were on podcasting, and also the things that he's seen done and what things he's helped with as an OAC member. It's always great to kind of bring people in who are a part of SCC in different kinds of ways, and like members of the community as well. So, as I mentioned earlier, we want to talk about STC Gives Back Day.
Yes.
Right? That is on the 26th, right? 26th of November. So basically, STC students on that day, they'll have the opportunity to go out and help out in local grocery stores. So this could be like Boyers, for example, just to help out people who are checking out with their bags, taking things to their cars.
They restock some of the shelves sometimes. It's just kind of us trying to give back to the community. Yeah,
giving back to the community. I think it's a great way to kind of get involved, and I like that that's an option for us. If you are a part of STC, or if you're a student, I highly recommend that you get involved in that. And also, if you eventually come here, if you want to come here, that's definitely something you should look into as well. Students get community service hours for doing that. So I just think it's a great opportunity for us as students to kind of give back and to help out in local areas.
So, like, at the end of the day, honestly, just getting community service hours isn't even, like, the best part about it. Honestly, like, everything that you do at the end of the day here at STC, it's honestly a good memory. You always have fun. Like, I did it, I think, not last year, but the year before I did the Give Back Day, and honestly, I had fun. It was such a fun day. Like, I was at Boyers with some of my friends helping out, like, customers and everything. We were stocking shelves, and it was so fun. Like, we had fun. We were hanging out as friends, and we were getting community service hours. We were helping out people. Yeah. It was just so fun.
Yeah, there's a lot of opportunities like that here where you're, like, helping out with STC events or just within the community, and you are getting community service hours, but you are also having fun. So I think that's a great aspect of it. Now, obviously, Thanksgiving's coming up, and I feel like we should kind of take time to talk about what we're grateful for, like what sorts of things that we're appreciative of, because, you know, sometimes it's easy to get caught up in certain things that you either want or don't have, and just different things like that. But just taking kind of a moment to think about what you have now and what you're grateful for, I think that's always great. So You want me to go first?
Yeah, you got that.
All right. For one, I'm definitely grateful for how much I've grown and improved. I feel like since my first year here, and just like in high school in general, since I was a freshman, I've made a lot of improvements, a lot of things about like things that I don't think I would have done before. I've definitely gained more confidence, more experience in certain things. So I'm grateful that I've had those opportunities to kind of advance and that I've taken the chances to. Obviously, I'm grateful for my family. I'm grateful to have a healthy and loving family. I'm grateful for all my friends here at Tech, Mia, and then these other guys that you can't see, Zoe behind the camera. Grateful for you as well. I'm basically just grateful for all the new and interesting people who have walked into my life for the past few years. It's always great to kind of find new connections, and yeah, I would say those are like pretty big on my list right now.
Yes.
Did I take some of yours?
Yeah. What the- I'm honestly thankful for like a lot that I can't even like say. It's just so much, but honestly, I'm so grateful for like everybody who like is in my life and has walked in my life, like whether they're still part of my life or not. They've honestly, like, everybody has pushed me to do so many things that I never thought I would do, good and bad. But at the end of the day, I like don't regret anything. I'm so glad like everyone that has came into my life makes me who I am. I'm probably most like grateful, honestly, for Mr. Haran,
Oh, yes.
our teacher.
Ooh, I'm also grateful.
Don't take this from me. I gotta get my brownie points, guys.
Yeah.
No, honestly, he's really made us like grow a lot here while we've been here. Honestly, I don't think like I do have teachers like back at homeschool that do have a big like influence on me. Yeah, definitely. But Mr. Han is by far one of the best teachers that has
Definitely
made a big influence on me. Like, honestly, he feels like family. Like, this whole classroom feels like a whole family. Like, it's not just somebody you see every day anymore. It's not just somebody like just another friend. Everybody in this room is basically like family now, and it's like honestly, you can't be more thankful for and like have a better family or be in a better environment than this.
Yeah, it's like a family environment. Everyone here is pretty close. Obviously, we're seniors. Yeah. We're going to miss pretty much everyone here. It's very sad, but what can you do? That's just the cycle. You come here, you stay, and then you leave. That's how it works. But
the family just grows and grows every
family grows.
Year. Whether you meet the new people that come in the family or you don't.
Yeah, it's still, honestly, it's still like a family in a community. Like, even when we're, like, long gone, it's always going to have that place in our hearts. It's like when the little cousins are born, you don't really see them, but you know they're there.
And then even when we have our open house, like, a lot of people, like, kids that have graduated, like, come back.
Yes.
And it's, like, it feels like they're still in the, like, since they're in the classroom, it just feels like it was old days. Like, it didn't feel like anything changed. Like, when all the older seniors came back, like, I just felt like we were back to our old days. It felt like there was no like hesitation between us. Like, it wasn't like we missed anything. It seemed like we just saw each other yesterday. Like, everything was back to normal. It was amazing.
There is something that I do want to talk about. So since we're seniors, it is kind of sad that we're leaving, but there's something really special that we get to do.
Oh, yeah.
We have the 76ers game, which is also thanks
Part
to
of
Deca.
Hey.
So
Sponsored by Deca.
If you don't know, the 76ers, that's like a basketball team.
Yes, it's a basketball team.
So, yeah, obviously. Yeah. So I knew that. I knew that it was the basketball team.
Right. So, yeah, the
76ers is a basketball team, and we get to go and see them every year.
Yes, and then we do get to go tour the Eagles facility that whole day as well. Oh, my God, Josie.
You can keep talking. It's okay.
How are you going to cut out you sneezing?
Why would I need to cut it out? We all sneeze.
Yeah, no. So when we are on our 76ers trip, we do also get to tour the Eagles facility that day while we are there. And I'm just so ready to experience that. You know, I feel like it's going to be so fun. We're going to have such a blast.
Be a lot of fun. Yes. Trust, we're going to take a lot of fun vlogs. We're going to have a lot of fun pictures.
Yes.
It's going to be a great time.
It'll be on our Instagram and our TikTok.
Do we have an Instagram?
It'll be on.
It'll be on Mia's Instagram.
No, it'll be on. Yeah, it'll be on my Instagram and on our SEC TikTok and possibly on the Facebook page.
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure, but I know Haran's ready and excited to go tour the Eagles facility again.
Again.
They go every year. But yeah, we're just excited to do a little senior trip.
Yeah. So if you were considering coming to business, just keep that in mind. You get to go to the 76ers game when you're a senior. Woo. I always have to say that during tours. When I do tours, I do like a whole speech, and I'm like, and we have a 76ers game. And you can go to California for nationals. And we go to Hershey for district.
All right.
It's like a whole thing. I hope that a lot of people are interested in coming to the shop. I think the tours are going pretty well. We haven't had too many disturbances or anything like that. If you have toured, I hope that you liked the tour that you had. I hope that you're at least interested in coming somewhere, like going to one of the shops, because there's a lot of great opportunities here at STC. Like, there's a lot here for you. Depending on what you want to do, there should be something that is available for you. So you should come here, basically, is what we're trying to say. All right, guys, I think now is kind of a good time to wrap up today's podcast. Second podcast of the school year. Yay! Clap. Yay.
No.
Second podcast, I think it went pretty well. Again, we want to say thanks to Josh for coming in and talking to us. It's always nice to have guests with really insightful opinions. I hope everyone has a great Thanksgiving, whether you celebrate it with larger families, smaller families, whether you like macaroni or pumpkin. I hope that you have a really nice Thanksgiving. And also remember, my birthday is on November 9th, so please keep that in mind.
All right.
I do take Apple Pay.
National Mia Day is on.
Bro, get out of here. You didn't even know that until I brought that up.
I didn't know that because I didn't care that much about myself. But clearly, Josie does care about me that much. So apparently, I'm just that special to her.
All right. Well, so November 9th, keep that in mind. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you on the next podcast. Bye.